guys, how's it going? My name is Seno and welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. Thank you all for joining me. Now in this episode guys, we are going to be tackling our last 3 requirements for Plague's End, that being prayer, agility and summoning. On top of that, we are also going to be unlocking Invention because we are only 3 divination levels off of that. So guys, with all that out of the way, if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. Remember to hit that bell as well to make sure you're up to date with all my future uploads. But guys, let's just jump straight into it. Alright guys, starting off, we did spend a lot of time down at Blue Dragons. Now, unfortunately, we didn't actually manage to get 75 prayer this episode. I'm just going to come out and say it now. We did fall short, but I wasn't really expecting to push all the way to 75 prayer this episode anyway. But we did get actually a Blue Dragon egg drop for the player-owned farms. To my surprise, I actually forgot that the dragons dropped these at all, but I did go to check it, and unfortunately you do need 92 farming for that, and as it stands at the moment, we probably won't be getting any sort of farming levels really anytime soon, because they did nerf player-owned farms pretty hard, and as a lot of you know, that was my main source of farming XP, so to me that's a little bit of an issue, but we kept on going, kept collecting our dragon bones, and bang, what do you know, we got another dragon eggs. So now I've got 2 of these things and I don't really know what to do with them. I guess we will use them once we get 92 farming, but as I said, that is a long way away. Now, as I was killing these dragons, guys, I did have a thought, because I am using my bolt racks that I've collected through barrows to kill these things, and of course it is a finite number of bolt racks, I don't have an infinite amount of them, so I thought I would go and get the Ava's accumulator. Now, at the time, I'm like, this is a smart idea, because that way I can hold on to my bolt racks, and not have to use as many, but of course I totally forgot that bolt racks don't actually work with Ava's accumulator, so this about an hour that it took me to gather the supplies and get everything ready for animal magnetism ended up being a giant waste, but I mean, we would have had to do this quest anyway at some point, so it's just a good thing to get it out of the way, get a little bit of extra progress, and in between Blue Dragon's trips we did also go and cook some food because we actually ran out completely, and we also picked up a cooking level 67 cooking. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, for like the first bit of this episode, like the first little bit of time that I was recording clips for it, we were at Blue Dragons a lot. Like, I was quite impressed with how long I managed to stay there before getting bored, but inevitably I did get bored, so I decided to mix it up a little bit and actually just start training some prayer, just because, like, originally, yes, I wanted to save up all the bones and then just get 75 prayer in one go, but goddamn, I got so sick of Blue Dragons, so I gave it a little bit of a break, got 1 prayer level, 69, and then we went back, grinded some more, picked up a range level as well, haven't really seen many of these, but it is a requirement for River of Blood, so I'm assuming at some point we will go and do that quest, but not for a while, definitely. And guys, we're just down training a little bit of divination because of course we are going for 80. It is a goal that hopefully we'll be able to tick off this episode, and we just managed to pick up 64 Hunter as well. And our Hunter is actually lagging behind a little bit, so maybe in the next couple of episodes we'll train that up as well. And here is level 79 divination. My bad, I thought we were only level 77, but no, we were 78, so there is level 79, so we're only 1 off. Alright guys, well the time has come. We are level 80 crafting, we're level 80 smithing, and if we look here, we are almost level 80 divination, we're only 500 XP off, and of course, 80 divination is the last requirement for Invention, so I think without any further ado, let's just go and convert these memories, and I will see you back in a few seconds with 80 divination. Alright guys, here it comes, 80 divination, finally, we unlocked Invention. Holy shit, it's been a long journey. We definitely haven't been the most sort of like productive with this grind, but goddamn, we actually got it done. So there is Invention unlocked. Thank you to AFK Send Helpies and a couple of the guys here. Mange Derange, Cracker Woody. You guys just sort of keep me entertained for a bit while we get this grind done. Just having some good chats. But goddamn, man. Alright, I think what I'm gonna go do now is go and do the Invention tutorial and start training Invention, guys. Hey, there's our first Invention level. You just advanced an Invention level. You've reached level 2. Cool. I think by the end of the tutorial we get like level 4 or something. So I'll be back with level 4. Hey, alright. So we just completed the Invention tutorial. So obviously we get full access to disassembly and Invention. What are these dock spare parts things? Do I just disassemble them? I'm assuming I do. Let's just try it out. Yeah, so, okay, so we just get a whole heap of like starting components and whatnot, so that's that's very much handy. And then we've got our augmented flowers, which we're going to go and slay some bosses with. No, we're actually going to go and do some invention. It's just occurred to me that I actually haven't had to train these low invention levels for a fucking long time, so I'm definitely going to have to look up an invention guide, you know, the best way to level up. So I won't bore you with really too much of the lower levels. If anything really happens, I'll let you know, but other than that, I think I might just disassemble some stuff. We're not going to disassemble the fortunate components yet. We're gonna wait until we have a much higher invention level for starters, and we're also going to wait until we have 50 fortunate components like ready to go, just so we can do it all in one clean sweep. But yeah, so the next clip could be a variety of things. It could be me standing in one spot, disassembling a large quantity of items. It could be me killing blue dragons, or it could be me, I don't know, completing clue scrolls or some shit. I don't know, but oh, dude, this clip is so bad. I'm dead tired. I just got back from work. I'm exhausted. I can't commentate. I don't really know what direction I'm trying to go with this clip, but yeah. Okay, just to play it safe, I don't think I'm really going to augment any of my gear just yet. Obviously, we're early on. I've had a bit of a think, and I'm just going to continue to level up. Obviously, just push through the lower levels. We're just disassembling some maple oaks, because I've got a fuck ton of them, and we need the simple parts for the divine charges, which I totally forgot about, dude. Seriously, the amount of divine charges that we're going to need, and like they're going to be a total pain in the ass to collect on an Iron Man as well. So I'm going to need help from you guys in this one. If any of you are Iron Men, leave a comment down below. Give me some tips on how to go about invention on a hardcore, or just on an Iron Man in general, because I have 200 mil invention on my main, or very close to it, but obviously it's a completely different kettle of fish when it comes to Iron Man mode, so I'm going to need all the tips I can get. For now, I'm just going to be playing very vanilla when it comes to invention, playing it safe, not, you know, fucking anything up, basically. But yeah, I know the last couple of minutes have been sort of a drag, because I've just been doing a lot of talking, but just sort of, I'm also just doing it for me, because I need to, like, have everything laid out and set out, and very organized. So this is more for me, as opposed to you guys. So thank you for bearing with it. Back to the regularly scheduled content. Alright guys, thank you for sitting through that little MIDI ramble. Honestly didn't expect myself to sort of go on for that long when I was editing and putting this video together. Honestly didn't realize how much I was talking there. But there is level 70 prayer. We don't have King's Ransom completed yet, so level 70 isn't really as meaningful as maybe it should be. And there is level 71 as well. I did decide to go and do quite a bit of prayer training, because, like, I'm going to tell you, training prayer on an Iron Man with Dragon Bones, Gilded Altar, it's pretty satisfying on an Iron Man, especially because, you know, I've built it up from scratch, so I was pretty satisfied. And we also handed in a couple of daily challenges, just a Slayer and a Fire Making one. We didn't pick up any levels, but the Slayer challenge did actually get us a Combat XP lamp, which I decided to put into attack, because, as I said last episode, we are trying to get that up to level 80 so we can use Bane weaponry. Because my plan moving forward, guys, is to hopefully become more frequent at God Wars 1, and definitely tier 80 weapons are going to be a lot better than tier 70. And of course, if we do manage to be more frequent at God Wars 1, we can pick up some power armor and, you know, start using that to train invention as well. So that's sort of the direction I'm moving with that. And of course, I decided to actually just sort of chill a bit, because I've spent, as I said, I've spent a lot of time at Blue Dragons in recent times. So I wanted to just sort of chill out, lay back, and just do a little bit of casual skilling, because I haven't really done a whole lot of skilling recently. And in doing so, I managed to pick myself up a fire making level. There's level 69 fire making, and I don't know if I've shown you the stack of maple logs I've got, guys, but I've got just shy of 50k, so we definitely have a lot of fire making XP banked. But I decided just to leave it at level 70 for today, just because, you know, I don't really feel like pushing to 75 or 80. I don't really have that sort of time anymore. But nevertheless, we are also moving closer to 2,000 total, which is very exciting. Hopefully we can pick that up maybe next episode, I'm thinking. It's probably a bit far off to push for it this episode. And we're just down at the spin bike things, I guess you'd call these. Working towards 75 agility. It just, no matter how I train this skill, it just sucks. Like, every option in the game to train agility fucking sucks. But anyway, guys, that's enough from me for now. I think I'm going to throw in a little bit of a skilling montage, just because we haven't had one of those in an episode for quite a while. So just sit back, relax, enjoy the next like 20 or 30 seconds, and I'll see you after it.
Whoa, whoa, kill every ghost I can see. Whoa, whoa, but you're still haunting me. see. Oh, but you're still haunting me. Oh, I cannot wait till I'm free. Counting on me, I just hope I wake up in the morning. Wait for a week, under the sheets, counting the sheep. You cannot place it on me. Love is a beat, but I'm still making up my own story. I'm sorry, seeking solitude, but I'm so far away. This is all I know, but it's still.
Alright guys, as much as I love this game and as much as I think I prefer RS3 over old school, you can understand why some people just think it's a joke. Look, I'm just walking around here. I'm not clicking anything. Yeah, the XP is kind of trash, but like on a main account, if you paired this with bonus XP, double XP, Silverhawks, this is like 300k XP per hour in agility, so it's pretty dumb. Can agree with people on that. Alright guys, now it's time to dive into some of the invention content for this episode. Now in my inventory I've got 2 level or tier 70 range weapons and 2 augmenters. I got a 2-handed Carol's crossbow and I got a crystal bow that's almost about to run out of charge. Now I'm happy sacrificing these weapons because my plan is to augment both of them and then disassemble them. That's going to get us up to level 27 invention or thereabouts, and from there we're going to be able to start augmenting armor and all that sort of stuff and training invention sort of like the more traditional way by siphoning and stuff like that. So I'm not too worried about, you know, discarding these weapons and losing them because number 1, we can get the crystal bow back, and number 2, Carol's crossbow doesn't really matter because I already have the 2 dual-handed versions. So it's no issue. Now, out of the 3 skills that I have left to get into Elf City, the only one that's going to cost me any money is summoning, and at the moment I have absolutely no money. I have about fucking 60k in the bank. So I decided to come back, do some Slayer, and we actually picked up 79 ranged. And yes, I know I'm killing Desert Strike worms with range, doesn't really work, but as I said, I want to get these little weapons up so I can disassemble them and, you know, get, you know, some invention levels. So we continued training Slayer, and we picked up 81 Slayer, which allows us to kill the Ascension members, which, you know, is actually a pretty good task, especially if we want to start collecting those keys, but that's for another episode. Alright guys, well, a few Slayer tasks later, we have both these weapons at level 5. Of course, level 5 because that's the max we can level them to at the moment. So we're going to disassemble the Carol's bow first. I don't think it gives us any sort of special components. I think that's only from the armor, but that brings us all the way to 22 invention. Now, of course, if we just go and disassemble the crystal bow, that is going to throw us all the way up to, I believe, level 27 invention. Yeah, level 27, so that's really good. I know in the chat box it says we have reached level 10 in all skills. I guess officially level 10 in all skills, but if you exclude invention, probably about level 60 base stats. So yeah, we're looking pretty good. I did a ton of mining. When I went for 80 crafting and I did all that gem mining, I did a lot of mining, and I have a lot of gemstone fragments to pay off for that. So we're going to go and we're going to make as many gemstone golem outfit pieces as we can. We can actually make 12 of them. That is, I think, 3 pieces off like the full set. So we need about, about 10,000-ish more fragments to make the remainder of the set. But for now, I'm pretty damn happy with that. Yeah, guys, so you can see here, the only official full set I have is like the green one. So we get the set effect on that, but I also went and combined, of all the pieces that I had, like the 3 of, if that makes sense, I went and combined those into whatever the combined version's called, the Magic Golem outfit or whatever the fuck it's called. So we technically have a full set, but not of the completed set, if that makes sense. Alright guys, well, just before we finish up, I thought I'd open a couple of hard clues. Now, we only have 2 caskets here, but I'll just say what I want to say after the loot. We did pick up, actually, this one was very good. We got a Zamorak Stole, which is a unique, and then we got a Magic Compo. They're both uniques and they're both fortunate components, which is bloody amazing. I was honestly thrilled when I got this one. And the second casket actually chopped out again as well, gave us another fortunate component. Now, originally I thought that the Armador Miter was a duplicate, but upon further inspection, it's actually a unique as well. So, very happy out of those 2 caskets. The other reason I had 2 was originally I had 10 hard clues, but fucking couldn't complete the steps. Only got 2 caskets out of the lot, which is pretty damn sad. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for episode 33 of the Hardcore Iron Man from Scratch series. I really hope you enjoyed this one. It's a little bit longer, just because I know the episodes recently have been quite short, so I really tried to push this one at least to, 13-ish, 14 minutes, just to, give you guys that little bit extra to enjoy. But with all that out of the way, guys, Please drop a like if you did enjoy, and if you haven't already, make sure you are subbed to stay up to date with all my future uploads. I don't just upload RuneScape, guys, I upload other games as well, like Rocket League, Rainbow Six, you know, I do Funtages as well and stuff like that. So if that's something you're interested in, maybe consider subscribing, helps me out a ton. I also stream fairly regularly on Twitch as well, so if that's something that interests you, there's a link in the description to my Twitch channel. Make sure you drop us a follow. And I also have a Discord, so if you want to come and join the Discord, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. But guys, with all that out of the way, thank you for tuning in. My name is Sano. I will see you in the next one. See you guys.